Hello, year four, year six, not year four, Thursday, the 4th of March, but not year four. Year six, today we're thinking about work for World Book Day. And part of that, I'd like us to think about Journey, and we're going to think about the characters within Journey. So we've read Journey already, we've looked at some maths relating to Private Peaceful already, and we're going to think about some art that we can do relating to Journey later on. But just now, what I'd like us to think about is inference. So within inference, we're going to be successful today by thinking about how different characters would feel in certain situations that they might face. As well as that, we're going to support this feeling with evidence from the text and demonstrate this understanding with a letter. So you're going to use a letter as the tool that you're going to utilize to demonstrate how you perceive somebody would feel. Okay, now we'll just think to Journey again. Think back to this. This is near the beginning of Journey. There's a few things that are going on in this picture, and we've spoken about each picture already. But within this picture, I can see on the wall the world map. I can see on the ceiling the balloon lamp. So I can tell that this person is somebody who likes travel, because elements of their setting, elements of their circumstance demonstrate that. I can also see, due to the greyness, that they're feeling a bit sad, because this, I think, is a symbolic colouring of the room that they are in. I can see within this image that they have the capacity to go out of a door, but it's blocked at the moment by a cat. But I can also see that their attention has been taken now by this pen. That's got me thinking. When the pen's there, what are they learning? Are they thinking now, "Oh, what could I do with this pen?" I'm wondering what they're thinking. And all these things are going through my head as a reader or as a viewer. I'm wondering what's going on with them. Now, if I were this character, I might write a letter. And this is what you're going to do today. You're going to try and think about a character within a picture. So we're going to think about it here, the protagonist, and then we're going to think about another picture in a few minutes. Now, if I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking, "Dear Sammy." So I'm pretending I'm writing to Sammy just for the purposes of this. "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely." Okay, and that's clear. You can see here we are trying to make sure we've got our descending letters. Now, my computer's not completely helping with that, but you can see our descending Y's going beneath the line. We're joining all of our other letters apart from our capitals. "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely. No one plays with me." So quite simple, quite concise sentences to begin with, but that might be how something would begin about this. "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely. No one plays with me." Seeing how that person feels, seeing how they feel. "Even my sister won't play with me." Now, simple sentences do have a place, especially in letter writing. However, I think here we've gone down the point of being a bit too simple too often. So I think maybe as a writer, I can think of a better way of expressing this. So, "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely." Yeah, that works just about okay. "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely. No one plays with me. Eve, let's get rid of that because it's play again. Even my sister, oh, I can say, who I love spending time with." So I've got that relative, and in this case, a relative embedded clause. "Even my sister, who I love spending time with, won't play with me." And that's showing, therefore, that our writer, the protagonist of our story, is not feeling happy because their sister, who is somebody they do like to play with, which makes it really clear why they'd be so upset. Even their sister, who they do like to play with, is not playing with them. So, "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely. No one plays with me. Even my sister, who I love spending time with, won't play with me." But still, now as a writer, I'm thinking play, play, play. How can I change that? So, "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely." So I'm thinking about this word play. "I'm so lonely. No one plays with me. Even my sister, who I love spending time with, won't play with me." So I don't like play being there. Let's think about how I can change that. "Dear Sammy, I'm so lonely. No one plays with me. Even my sister, who I love spending time with, won't explore with me." Now, I like that because that verb has moved it on a little bit. So rather than just saying play, 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 or play or enjoy, so I've moved it on because now I've got this idea that the character isn't just unhappy about being lonely; they're unhappy that they can't go and explore, go and experience new things. Because we know from the room, we can see with that map on the wall, that balloon on the ceiling, that they're probably somebody who would like to explore. So I'm so lonely, no one plays with me. Even my sister, who I love spending time with, won't explore with me. When I get toys, no one will come. An adverb to open. Annoyingly, even when I get toys, no one will come. I'm not sure I'm happy with how many evens I've got here. I'll think about this later on. Maybe. Even when I get toys, and how else could I change it? So I've just started my letter off now, and the purpose of that is to make the point that you as writers can do exactly the same. What I'd like you to do then, guys, is write as though you are the protagonist here a letter. You can carry my letter on if you want, or you can write your own where you are writing to Sammy or to somebody else, and you're thinking about how it feels to be that person at that point. So, how does it feel? Are you happy? Are you sad? Once you've done that, your second job is to think about this image. Now, this isn't the greatest copy of the image, but the image is where the girl is escaping on the balloon and the people are down here in the tower, the people who work for the character we think might be a bit of a villain, don't we? Potentially. What I'd like you to think about is write a letter, for, probably from the perspective of these guys, and write a letter describing, as we've done with this first letter, well, which you've continued and finished, but with this second letter, what I'd like you to do is write a letter that describes how these characters are feeling. How are they feeling? What's worrying them? Why are they concerned? And like we've done with this letter, where you've used those embedded relative clauses, I'd like you to showcase all your skills as a writer within your piece of writing as that letter goes on, please. So your second job then is this letter, and you've got some line paper to do that on, where you're writing a letter as though you're one of the characters who's seen either escapist or is the escaper again. How's she feeling now as she escapes? So trying to detail that. So two letters, one to carry on and one to write on your own. And just have a bit of freedom. Think about what those characters might feel. Think about what those characters would feel and what your evidence is. And use some of your skills within your writing as well, please. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to seeing those. See you soon. Bye bye.